Hey guys, this is Matt with Grizzly-Outdoors. I just finished up a sheath last night, so I figured I'd shoot a video this morning of it. This is for the Benchmade bushcrafter. Great knife, guys. I don't see this knife on videos a whole lot from people, but it's an excellent knife, holds a great edge. There's some people gripe about a little discomfort back here if they have a little bit bigger hands. I had a little bit of that. I just took the sander and rounded off the backside. I haven't had any problems, but it's just an all-around sturdy, bulletproof knife. Works great. It's just a wax plug with some cotton ball inside of it. This is a backup, if anybody's wondering what that is. Oh, turkeys. I don't know if you can see him flying. He just flew off the tree. I don't know if there's any more up there. One flew off when I set up the camera, but there's one up in this tree when I set up the camera. That one just flew out of this one. So we've got the bow range, which needs to be mowed, or 22 is kind of a 60-yard range, and then we got our field out here. So they must have decided to roost in the tree last night. But then they go back into here where our pine is. Anyway, back to the knife. Great knife, good steel. Like I said, holds an excellent edge, and just good in hand to use. So this is the sheath we've got for it. This is Kryptek Mandrake. Excellent camouflage pattern. I love this pattern. It looks good with black. It looks good with OD green. This one has chocolate brown accessories. It looks really good with that. This one we've got a pouch on the front. This is positioned so if he carries it cross draw, he can just pop it up. Or he has a Sagewood Gear leather belt loop. He's going to pop on this, so when it's on his right side, he'll be able to push a tin out the front. So on this one, we've got the Inova micro light cut out. He's got his own light, so that's why that's not in there. But this just pops off with a couple screws. You can slide one in. This has a 3/8 fire steel, shot quarter down. Because of the light and all the stuff on here, these lights are typically a backup. They're not a primary. So if you absolutely need it, what I did is I cut the fire steel loop here so you can still see through it. It still works pretty well with the fire steel here. It kind of shines over the top, but if you absolutely need, that'll clear the way there. It's got the ceramic sharpening stone. I use these things all the time. I love them. They really keep a nice edge on your knives. You're really not going to reprofile out in the woods at all, so this just keeps it honed and things. If you have to like butcher a deer or gut a deer or stuff like that, you want to put an edge back on your knife. Chocolate brown on the back. And then he's got Kryptek Yeti accessories. It's a nice contrast on the back. So this is a cord holder. You can wrap some cordage around there. And this is a brass compass. This pops off if you need to. Keep in mind, guys, again, these compasses are backups. You're not going to be taking your knife and going like this. For one, you can't. As you can see, the compass is in there locked up. It's because there's a knife inside there. See that when it moves out? Your knife being inside here is going to throw off your compass or any metal being around there. So if you're going to use this compass as a backup or you need it in an emergency, you pull a tin off, pull the knife out, and then use the compass. And I try to use stainless steel hardware around it as much as I can, so the stainless doesn't affect the compass as much. So just a quick vid of this one. It says, it's hard to see, but 4 drain holes in the bottom for good drainage. And then again, I left the hardware. This is plenty long for the Sagewood Gear, their belt loop that he's got on there. He's got one he wants to put on that dangler, so I left those accessible for him. But all right, guys, have a good afternoon. This was a custom. You can get most of this stuff on the website besides the light, so you'd have to email if you want something like that. Just go to grizzly-outdoors.com. Feel free to email questions. I do have a lady that does most of my emails right now. It just saves me time. I'm in the shop so much to do 50, 60 emails a day, along with keeping up with all the orders is just crazy. So I'm slowly getting back into getting caught up. My email lady was out with the new baby, so she's just starting back in now. So it was a little crazy there for a while, me trying to do emails and shop stuff. Right now I'm currently the only one in the shop doing all this stuff. I just haven't been able to find the right person as far as shop help. So I do have my kids come in every once in a while and do riveting and stuff like that, little things that they can as they get bigger. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, go to grizzly-outdoors.com or shoot me a message. Emailing is the quickest way to get a hold of me, even though sometimes it takes a day or so to get back to you, but that's the quickest. That's the one I see every day. So have a good afternoon, guys.